Believe it or not, you can change your stroke technique, your habits that you use to hit the tennis ball while you're at home. And in this video, I'm going to show you step by step exactly how you can do that. You don't need a court, a net, a ball machine, a practice partner, or even a coach standing there next to you. All you need is your smartphone and a racket, and that's it. We just happen to have an iPad because that's what we use, but you can use the phone that's in your pocket as well. So let's start off by talking about exactly what we're going to focus on. And that is a really common mistake we see with amateur players, is that at contact, their hips and their chest are still facing to the side. Or maybe they turn forwards a little bit, but it's not nearly as much as they should. And what's really tricky about this is they might finish facing forwards at the end of the swing, but at contact, they haven't really used their body to hit the ball. Unlike Mr. Federer here on the left, we can see his body turn first and then he hits the ball. Whereas I am hitting the ball and then turning my body. So here's step by step how to fix that problem and what I recommend you do at home in order to actually reverse that habit. So we've got our iPad set up here. I'm just going to go ahead and push record. And there's 3 different steps here. Step number 1 is simply slowly shadow swinging the correct motion while segmenting the shot. And so what I'm going to do is start off with my initiation, my preparation of the swing. Then I'm going to practice leading with my body. And I'm actually going to exaggerate it a little bit at first, just so I can feel a little bit of stretch between my body leading and my racket kind of lagging behind a little bit. Then I'm going to come forwards to contact, make sure that my hips and my chest are facing forwards towards the imaginary net. Then I'll go ahead and finish the swing. So preparation, stretch, contact, and finish. And then what I'm going to do is move smoothly through the whole motion of preparation, contact, and finish. Really nice and slow. While making sure my primary focus here is making sure that my hips and my chest face forwards a little bit before when I make contact. Then what I'd want to do is drop a ball out away from myself, and this is training me to do the new motion with a ball in the picture, but I'm not actually going to hit the ball yet. What I'm going to do is go ahead and go into my preparation position, drop the ball away from my strike zone, and then practice timing my swing with the ball actually bouncing. So I'll do one more of those. Preparation, drop, swing. And now finally, I'm going to actually include the ball and go through really nice and slowly. So now I'm going to go ahead and check my execution. So here's a segmented shadow swing. Preparation, here's my stretch. Again, this is an exaggerated position, which we frequently do with students just to get them to feel the difference between what they're used to doing and what the new thing is. Then here's contact with my hips and my chest both facing forwards the way that we want them to at contact, aligned with my racket face, and then the follow through. Great. And so now I'll go to my smooth shadow swings and make sure that I'm still doing it correctly. This is key. This is much closer now to what real life would look like, with the hips leading, the chest leading, the racket lagging behind, and then this would be contact with my hips, my chest, and my racket. Oftentimes when we ask players to go to smooth shadow swings, they'll kind of go back a little bit towards their old habit, and we're always right there to help them. That's the role that the phone plays in this scenario. If you prop up your phone against a chair and just record yourself, you get to see exactly what you're doing, and you get that immediate feedback. Now here's a practice repetition with a fake toss. That's where I'm dropping out away from myself, and I'm going to check my execution. And you can see this is very close to reality now. This is what I'd really actually like to see. My hips and my chest are facing forwards just before contact, just like what Roger was doing. Then I finish around, and then finally, repetition where I actually hit the ball. We're going to make sure my hips turn first, then my chest, then contact, and everything's facing forwards at the same time. So this progression you can apply towards any stroke. I just wanted to show you how to solve this particular problem, but you can look at technique from any world-class player, record yourself, do shadow swings, do fake tosses, do actual hits against a wall in your house, and train up new habits that are much better than your current ones, so that when you go back to the court, you have some new movements that you can start to incorporate into your game. I want to challenge you to do this with your own strokes. So set up your phone, take a quick 20-second clip of yourself doing some shadow swings, and when you post it on social media, make sure to add the hashtag home tennis and tag Essential Tennis wherever you happen to post it. I'll be doing it too, so will Megan, so will Kevin. When we're stuck at home, this is actually a great opportunity to work on new habits like this without going out and playing a match and erasing all your work. So do it. It's going to make a difference. We're excited to hear about your improvement.